Hey senpai, so in this room where my parents sleep, this really high place, there's a lot of mysteries I must solve. One of them including the books that my mother holds here that I have not seen in a long, long while. Okay, so I must see for them this myself because I love how at least the amazing part of manga is like compared to cartoons, not all cartoons, but compared to cartoons generally, manga tends to have way more varying art styles, I guess. So it's way more unique in that sense. But as a trade, you know, unlike your average comics like Circus in the Sky, each scene, each of these characters tend to have too much of an exaggerated face. Like at one scene, this woman here is like this, right? This is her normal face, right? But then if you see right here, her face turns blue. Then it turns, this guy turns red. Like their facial expression is just, next scene he's black, she's black here. Their facial expressions change too much, I'd say. It's too wild. It's kind of like a 3-year-old running around there wildly. It's changes too much, like to keep, there needs to be some character consistency, right? And that's what a lot of the animations you show me have. I mean, even if the art style changes, art style changes are epic, but like the same characters change. This is Tyler's book. Tyler's Minecraft book. Nice. See if we can find anything cool. Nope. Bummer. Okay. Ooh, now this one sounds mom. This stretch book. It says stretch ball book. Spinning your body. This one is good for stretching apparently. Ooh. Dude, like each of these, doing all of this would take at least half a day, I bet. No, not half a day. It'll take a few hours to do. I'm not sure if it's really worth doing every single one of those stretches, okay? Do they expect you to do that? Okay, what else do we have here? Oh my boy. Another stretch book. Then we've got, oh my gosh, this book. This is a book I read when I was really young, 3 years old. My mom used to always read me this book. Let's go through it. I have not seen this in a long time. It's about a boy in a tree. As you can see, the boy grows fond with the tree. He writes, "Tree and me, love." He falls in love, but then eventually finds a girlfriend. It says him and girlfriend. Eventually the humans leave the tree behind. The tree grows sad. It still grows, but then eventually that man comes back, that boyfriend guy comes back. But then when they're wondering what it was for, he just came to get back, he just came to get the tree leaves and stuff like that. And he's alone, this time without no leaves. But then the man returns again, after a long period of time. And then he takes the top trunk of the tree. Wow, that's really savage. What? How did I read this normally when I was so small? That's so savage to the tree. Okay. But then eventually that boy comes out. And the boy just sits on the tree. And he just lives happily ever after. The end. That is a very savage story, and I cannot surprise how my sanity was able to hold. I guess my child innocence wasn't able to understand how dark that story is. Oh my. Okay, I did not expect this to come out. I think the cover is more than enough to explain. It's a book explaining the 4 different types of poops that come out of your butt, and that's more than enough information that I want to know. Before I ruin your feeding appetite, tell me if you want to see the inside of the book. Here's, I recommend you just close your eyes for a few seconds if you don't want to see. I'm just gonna skip that. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I don't want, even if they're graphics, I don't want to even touch this by mistake. I don't want to touch the page with them. This guy, is he legit promoting this? Disgusting. No, stop. Oh, stop, dude. The fact that they're not wearing pants makes it only worse. Oh my gosh. This man, I don't want to become like this guy when I grow up. He's the opposite of what I'm aiming to be. Listen, I am a poopy, but I'm not a poop professor. There's a difference. Yeah, I wish I hadn't seen that. Again, okay. And that's about it. The rest are all stretch books. Ooh.